Alright guys, I know it's a little windy and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for that, but when I make my sets, I always want the wind blowing in my face, knowing that's the direction everything's coming from. But I chose this spot because there's a ton of tracks out here. I mean, you can just see, there's tracks everywhere running up here. I had a set there already. I caught one there. I made a fresh set right there, but they're coming across this field and coming down this transition here, guys. But there's a big concentration of tracks right here. So I'm gonna make a fresh set here. We're gonna do my step down dirt hole. I've been having a lot of questions about that. It's nothing new, guys. People have been doing this for years, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do it. It's a pretty quick, simple, easy set, and you know, once you start using them, they do work. But everything's gonna be freezing up soon, so I'm gonna be moving to my straw sets. But anyway, I want my set right here, probably hole back here, trap right out here somewhere. So the first thing I do is I just get my hole going, just get a little trench going, and I bring everything back to me. And I almost make it like a teardrop shape. I want it to be pretty narrow up here where my hole's going, and then all this dirt I just bring back to me. Just gonna shave this back down a little bit. And when I'm done with this hole back here, I don't want it to be wider than my trap, really. See, I need to shave off just a little bit right here, but I don't want it to be any wider than my trap. Makes it a whole lot easier to bed like that, guys. Yeah, that'll work good there. So now all I do is anchor the trap. Sorry guys, I know you're not gonna hear me well, and I'm gonna be breathing heavy. I'm starting to get a little cold, but we got coyotes to catch. I always like to make a little spot for my chain and everything to sit in. That'll work good there. Go ahead and night latch the trap. Go ahead and get my hole. Now I always like to go about 9 inches from my hole to my center of my pan. Make a hole like that. Like I said, it's gonna get down to about 29 degrees tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some peat moss down in there. Try to keep that trap from freezing to the ground, guys. That's super important. See there, guys? Hole, center to pan. The trap is not, or my trench, my step down isn't much wider than my trap. I try to keep it as tight as you can. And yeah, guys, pretty simple. I'm trying to figure out what really I need to tell you, but there ain't much to it, guys. Go ahead and uncover my pan. Pack a little bit of this peat moss down in there. Getting pretty windy. Now see, when I touch back here, it's moving up here. One good way to do that is just take a little clod of dirt, push down, and just kind of shove that little clod under that lever. Now it's rock solid again. And we're just going to cover our trap up. One more little sprinkle of peat moss. I'm gonna use this little piece of wood for backing here, guys. We'll use some of our homemade bait. So I know I got my other bait I use in that one over there. Just shove it down in there. I always like to smear that all over the place in there. Little bait. We'll use a little bit of our homemade gland lure. If I can find something to get it out with here. Man, this stuff stinks. Smells like an old coyote. Shove that down in there. Put that piece of wood over the top. Put a little urine there. Pretty well it, guys. I'm gonna sift just a fine layer to try to blend this in. This dirt's a little wet, guys, so I don't want a whole lot on there. Coyotes don't really mind the color difference. I just want to be able to keep my peat moss on there without it blowing away. That's a finished set, guys. Super simple, super easy. Like I said, I drag all my dirt back instead of piling it around. It's just more natural. That's how dogs dig. If you ever watched a dog dig, it's kind of what it looks like when they're done. Yep, we got a set here, a set there. We're going through, gonna remake a few more sets today and hopefully have some fur tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.